$50 trillion. That's what baby boomers like me are supposed to pass down to their kids. But I got some bad news for you. Many of you won't see a dollar of it. Here's who actually will get it. Hi, I'm David Thompson. There's a thing called the Great Wealth Transfer, not to be confused with the current one where everybody's money is pulled up to the richest of the rich in this country through tax credits and such, people like Donald Trump who's helped promote that. This is not that. This is with retirement funds. Everybody has them, or should have them, right? Now, Wall Street tells us there's $50 to $90 trillion moving to heirs over the next 20 years. That number is real. Oh yeah, $50 to $90 trillion. It's real. The part where it reaches your kids, that's where the con job begins. Now, getting old in America is costly. Everything is going up, including the cost of long-term care, including the cost of health care. Those will only get worse in 2027. So listen to this video carefully because it may save you some money. It may help you. Now, let's talk about long-term care costs. The average nursing home stay right now runs about $100,000 to $150,000 a year. Different in every state, that's the average. Now, a 3 to 4 year stay wipes out $400,000 to $600,000 of inheritance before it ever transfers. Before. Medicaid estate recovery is part of this as well. If a parent goes on Medicaid for care, the state can claim the home after death to recoup the costs. The house the kids thought they'd inherit? Gone, sold. You see, after the recipient passes away, the state is required by federal law to seek repayment for long-term care costs through the Medicaid Estate Recovery Program, which can result in a claim or forced sale of your home. Then there's the private equity firms. These are leeches. They have been buying up nursing home chains for over a decade. This is the same system that's about to process the largest generational handoff of care needs in history. These folks are not in it to provide quality care for the elderly. I can tell you that. Nope, these people are in it for the money. That's why they invest in these homes. That means reduced services and ultimately reduced care. There's no doubt you've heard horror stories about much of the care people receive in many of these homes. Let's do a little innovative math here. Let's say you have an estate of $600,000. Just an FYI, my estate's pretty much broke. Just letting you know. I don't have anywhere near what many of these people have. Just to let you know, because I understand how this works. I live in southwestern Pennsylvania. A lot of seniors here. There's a care home every mile. And I can tell you of all the people I know, it's a struggle to keep these people in these homes without paying a fortune, even with Medicaid. So I understand this. So you have $600,000 and say you have to pay out $450,000 in care costs to a home of some kind. That leaves you with $150,000, the estate. That's before you pay any other bills. Let's say there's 4 children and you receive $100,000, $25,000 apiece. Out of $600,000? This is a problem. This is what's wrong in America. No one cares for the people anymore. No one wants to pay. No one wants to put money into Medicaid. Nobody wants to have money into health care, to have a good health care system. We're on our own. And of course, those systems take advantage of you. Those systems will take everything they can from you. And that's sad. By the way, if you enjoy the content we provide here on Clear Signal, please subscribe and like the video. Helps us out. So here's my theory. Who built this system? It's an opportunistic system. I don't believe anybody built it. I believe that because we refuse to fund programs, because people are against funding programs for the elderly, for the needy, for the homeless, for health care, these things exist, and these weaknesses exist in those systems. And these people, private equity firms, you name it, they're going to take advantage of it. They're going to find the weakness and exploit it, and they do. See, healthcare should be fully funded. Medicaid should fully be funded for people who have to go into a home. I know that's expensive, but we'll spend $1 trillion on a war every few years. What are our priorities? Senior citizens aren't. And if you're a child of a senior citizen, you're getting screwed too. by the system, whether you know it or not, because we're forcing families to self-fund catastrophic high costs right at the exact moment the wealth was supposed to be transferred to you. Now, I want to be honest with you. This wealth transfer is not something that happened overnight, but these health management systems are going to take advantage of it. Care and asset management industries are standing in the gap between you and your parents, and they're going to take every dime they can. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. My parents have long-term care insurance. Great, fantastic. Check out the policy. There's caps on those policies. And if your parents outlive the cap, you're in trouble. I know a person. My wife's aunt is 100 years old, God bless her. Her insurance ran out. Fortunately, one of her daughters is wealthy enough to pay the difference. If she didn't, what happened to my wife's aunt? Where'd she go? To a cheap facility somewhere? I know another person that has gone to that. They died in that facility. It was terrible. It was poorly run, but they had no options. But fortunately for my wife's aunt, this worked out. Otherwise, if you have nowhere to go, they got to come home with you, the child. And that's difficult. You love your parents, but it's hard, especially if they have physical needs. It's a big issue. And again, everything's expensive. So I want you to remember this. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. So here's my prediction for what's left of 2026 and 2027. Basically, these private equity acquisitions will continue. They're going to buy up senior housing and hospice chains throughout 2026 and 2027. You can do research on any place you're going to put your parents, your mother, your dad. Do that research now. Do it early. The second thing I want to warn you about is watch your state legislatures, especially now and in 2027. Now, they may quietly expand Medicaid estate recovery aggressiveness as state budgets tighten. If you see either of those accelerate, that's confirmation. The transfer is being routed around your family, not to you. Here's my final thought. The great wealth transfer isn't a gift. It's a bill that's already been paid, just not to the people who were supposed to receive it. If someone in your life still believes that inheritance is coming, send them this video. Let them understand that they have to be careful. Do the work now and try to make sure that your parents have the best care they can get. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you have any questions about modern Christianity, by the way, and you know it's involved in politics now, check out my sister channel, Loud and Clear, where faith, politics, and culture meet. It's a great channel. I'll leave a link in the description box. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.